Startup Podcast PH is co-produced by Sprout Solutions, Aperon, Tuala, Simf, Maroon Studios, and Aim High. Check out our partners in the description. Welcome sa Start Right Podcast series ng Startup Podcast PH, where we talk with incubators, accelerators, and enablers that will help you start right with your startup. We have Binhi TBI, Business Incubation, Nurturing Homegrown Innovations. Here in West Visayas State University in Iloilo City, we have TBI Manager Ted Hyacinth Asperas. Hello, Ted. Kamusta?
Hello, sir.
Ayan. First of all, thank you for welcoming Startup Podcast page dito. So, naka-interview na ako actually kanina ng 4 na startups. Or actually, si Zen Labs ay kind of, parang collaborator din somehow kay Binhi. Pero like si Paul Caldi, and then si Nutrilink with their AllerKit, and also si DG Highway. So actually, very inspiring itong mga startups na ito, and actually very promising. So now, I want to parang know more about the incubator that's actually helping this startup. So, ayun, Miss Ted, doon natin patagalin pa. So, I want you to do the introduction. Ano nga ba talaga ang Binhi TBI?
Right. Thank you, sir, Janny. Actually, I'm currently a new TBI manager of WBSU Binhi TBI. I've worked with the Unified Movement in Western Visayas to accelerate startup and spin-off development, specifically UMWAD.
Wad.
So,
Parang consortium,
yeah,
right?
it's a consortium. And then, dito din ako napadpad, which is
Mm-mm.
my alma mater. Basically,
Mm.
Binhi, it parang has etymology of Malayo Polynesian, more with Binhi means, or from word binsik, setting aside seeds for the next
Seeds,
planting.
yes.
Kasi that is where seeds came from. And it it started from Green Technology Business Incubator and then nag-rename lang. So,
GT.
GTBI.
The GTBI,
Ayun.
yes.
And then it was changed to Binhi to focus more on the homegrown innovations of VSU Binhi TBI, where yung goal talaga namin is to commercialize our research innovations here in our university. And for me lang personally, about getting to know Binhi, it's parang interesting because like Binhi, which is means seed in Filipino or Hiligaynon, we are for us seed means startup, and we are nurturing those startup. Binhi is startup centric, where everything revolves dapat more on the startup kids talaga. So we have our current Seed to Sprout program. This is the first boot camp here in Binhi TBI because we believe na in getting them the necessary resources needs sila, mag-sprout din sila from being a seed. Ayun.
So to really to really nurture the seed, to really plant the seed until it sprouts. Pero you mentioned na kanina na si GTBI ay focusing dati on grain
technology.
Green technology.
Yes.
Si Binhi ba ngayon meron parang specific niche or parang specific industries of startups that you incubate?
Yes po. We have flagship program specifically focusing on the agri-aqua and green technologies. We also have natural and herbal products, biomedical and healthcare, as well as ICT and emerging technologies. Kasi we are parang promoting, empowering a healthier ecosystem that involves the planet, the people living in it. That's why, yun po.
Actually, I've heard nga na parang si Binhi nga rin ay parang mayroong alignment sa health.
Yes po.
And especially kanina, yung si Nutrilink or si AllerKit, so it's very healthcare. I think it's also because of WIVSU as a university.
Yes,
I medyo ito ang forte. Is that right? Tama ba yun?
Yun po yung niche ng WBSU because we're excelling in terms of our nursing. Sa mga nursing exam, we're ranking at the top talaga. We have a lot of top-notchers here, also in medical doctors. And yung strength din po in biology and biomedical sciences.
Yes, yung kanina yung DG Highway, si Miss Trophy ay actually nurse, from here in WIVSU. And yung sa AllerKit or sa Nutrilink kanina, they're from biology and like biotechnology. So yun actually din yung forte ni WIVSU and eventually ni Binhi as a TBI here. But ayun, so Binhi as a TBI, ano na ba yung parang services that you really do for startups? Paano nyo parang nurture yung seed or yung Binhi? So ano ba yung mga like when they get incubated here, I can see dito sa building actually napakaganda nito. Na parang siyang parang siyang bahay nga yung dating nito, pero bahay and then yung mga kwarto is para mga office space ng mga startups ano. So, ayun, ano ba yung parang benefits that the startups will get when they become incubated possibly here at Binhi?
So in Binhi TBI po, we have tangible and intangible services. Number one po in the tangible aspect, we offer this share office spaces, and this includes in a 3-story building ng Binhi TBI where we incubate our startup like other TBI in the Philippines. So sa aming end, we provide a 6 months free na room to each startup, and babayaran na po nila in an affordable rate. And then
Okay.
this time po kasi some of the startups are not ready to have get an office, pay them after 6 months. So this time we provided po a free co-working space sa taas. And not only that, we also have Wi-Fi as well as included namin na rin din yung aming lunch area, conference room, training rooms, all for free for both our virtual and in-person incubating. And not only that, we also provide a professional assistance in terms of if they need nila ng expert in tech, in biomedical, and as well as in green technologies or agriculture. So we plan to integrate them na parang mentorship network here where they can maximize uh, the network of WVSU professionals and faculty then, as well as our legal office ngayon dito. And of course, in terms of funding din naman, we will be providing right shop workshop for proposals. Ganun.
Ayun. So, as an incubator talaga, no? So, first, syempre, network, no? And then mentorships, and then yun nga yung co-working space, and then help sa business processes, and even yung writing of proposal. And I think meron din silang access sa Paul Caldi Coffee Shop dito sa Binhi TBI. So ano no, yung bootcamp naman, Seed to Sprout, ito yung parang main incubation program, right?
Yes po.
And then are these in cohorts ba yung mga startups na sinusuportahan ni Binhi? So parang may cohort 1, 2, 3, 4 din, ganun din. So nakailang cohort na nga ba ang Binhi?
I think matagal na po. Cohort 5. Pero since this is the first time that we have this Seed to Sprout, so they are
Okay.
the first cohort, and this is the first program po of Binhi TBI in terms of getting industry experts.
Okay. So si Seed to Sprout, for those startups here, ayun nga, meron silang access sa mga mentors, network, it's a program. And then at the end of the program, I guess meron din itong demo day.
Yes, sir.
Right? Ayun. So,
Yeah.
abangan natin yung demo day ng Binhi TPI. But siguro just to ano lang, just to para sa mga makikinig nito, no, just to have better picture ko ano nga ba Binhi TBI. Aside from those na sinabi ko kanina, sila Paul Caldi, sila Nutrilink or other kit yung mga na-interview, DJ Highway, sino pa ba yung maybe parang ibang notable startups maybe na na-incubate ni Binhi? Parang siguro sa tingin mo, sino yung parang maybe most successful or maybe most na makaka-represent ng incubation ni Binhi?
Okay. Since I've told you, sir, na bago pa lang ako dito, but I've been knowing Green Tea Technology Business Incubator, and they're like mainly solely focused talaga on the tech services. And we have I think those startups who graduated under Green TBI, known as we have Molave Studios. So I think sa present po ngayon, we also have DJ Highway kasi mas matagal na din sila. And hopefully with this coming cohort po, we're excited to share din na we have a good number, 13 new startups.
Oh, wow, dami
Parang ano talaga sila classified in the agri-aqua technologies, biomedical and healthcare.
At saka yung nakita ko actually dun sa may parang banner sa harap nitong building, naka-classify nga yung mga startups incubated by Binhi na merong student startups, meron din yung mga R&D spin-offs, and then meron din yung parang sila Zen Labs nga na parang I forgot what it's called there, pero parang yung maybe locator or parang nagke-create pa ng mga startups for Binhi ano. So tama ba yun na parang may ganung classification din kayo ng mga startups na ito yung mga R&D spin-offs from like the faculty research or from research, and then may mga student startups?
From the past records po, I think they have incubated several startup R&D
Mm.
specifically, and also student-led startup.
Mm.
But this time po kasi we enabled startups talaga to have one product,
Mm.
maging product based, because that's what based sa startup act
Mm.
talaga, that we
Mm.
should have like product. So this time we're trying to um literally focusing on supporting startups who have a novel idea.
Mm. Mm.
Yun.
Mm.
Is payroll processing taking too much of your time? Introducing Sprout Payroll Starter. For as low as 5,000 pesos per month, you get a team of experts to help you with your payroll and HR needs. We'll help compute and process payroll, handle all your government compliance requirements, and automate timekeeping. Leave the payroll to us so you can focus on growing your business. Enjoy peace of mind with Sprout Payroll Starter. Trust the digital future with Twala. Secure and tamper-proof digital signature. Electronic notarization service. And custom AI agents for intelligent document workflows. Visit twala.io to learn more. In today's digital world, your organization needs more than just technology. It needs a strategic partner. At Symph, we build web and mobile apps that drive innovation for startups, enterprises, and organizations worldwide. Visit symph.co today.
Speaking of novel ideas, so you're an alumni here dito sa WaveSu, right?
Yes, sir.
So, siguro can I ask lang you, what do you think about like the startup or maybe like innovation ecosystem, maybe in WaveSu and even in Iloilo? Like maybe parang in the curriculum ba, parang or yung students ba is parang really open and really motivated towards innovation? Gaano ka-receptive sa startups ang mga tao dito sa university or maybe even in Iloilo? What do you think in general lang about that?
Okay. When I was in first year po, the TBI manager here is Sir Jan Halamucho
Oo nga
from
pala,
ISAT.
from
And
ISAT yung
he's
Quadra
one of the
TVI.
person I really admire in
Mm.
terms of innovation. And during his tenure here, I was really amazed on how Green TBI has been the forefront po of
Mm.
innovation-driven events. It might be especially in Iloilo.
Mm.
So the first time I think the reason why parang naging interested ako sa startup, especially being me taking the path of ID.
Mm.
I had my first impact hackathon. So I
Oh.
joined that, and one of the organizer po sina Sir Rajan. And maybe
Oh.
because of that, I really parang pay it forward, like
Mm.
cultivating the spirit of other students then. And yun po, very active din yung school in terms of innovation driven events like pitching.
Mm.
They have startup pitching competitions, hackathons,
Mm.
and other tech related events.
By the way, you mentioned kanina na you also worked with UMWAD, ano? What specifically did you work with sa UMWAD?
So I was the marketing staff of
Okay.
UMWAD.
Kasi alam mo, actually tuwang-tuwa ako dito sa Iloilo City kasi like ano nga, first of all, ang first na nagustuhan ko dito nung nasa Manila pa lang ako, I was planning to go here sa Iloilo to interview the incubators. Actually, to be honest, isa pa lang ang alam ko nung incubator sa Iloilo kasi yung na-interview ko na dati sa Coastline. Kasi I'm from UPS and Coastline is sa UP Visayas, ano. And then, when I asked for help to be connected with the incubators, as in parang in one snap, andun na sa group chat lahat ng mga incubators, andun na kayo, and then, nabuo agad nating schedule, right? Parang,
Yeah.
so,
In just a day.
di ba?
In just one day.
In just a day. So parang, natuwa ako sobra sa network dito ng incubators na super helpful within, so super helpful sa mga tao ko outside
Yes,
Iloilo
I
na.
agree.
So, sobrang thank you din sa bagay na yun, ano.
Sa Iloilo po kasi, madaming startup enablers po talaga dito and innovation enabler. So we're just we are built up of different areas sa ecosystem namin. That's why I think that made us parang wholesome talaga in terms of advocating this.
Yes, tsaka ang na-mention nga actually ni Sir Rajan when I talked with him about the TBA naman. So when he parang talked about like the entire structure sa Western Visayas, parang buo na na parang incubators actually nasa gitna Meron pa yan yung mga parang naghahanap ng
Yes.
mga ideas and nagbe-bring into the incubators. Incubators will nurture those ideas into commercialized products na kumikita, may traction. And then meron actually 3 years na pala yung si Fire Lab Accelerator. So after incubator, if you really want to scale and get like and raise capital to really accelerate, to really scale, then to the accelerator. So parang ayun ko, ang ganda na nasa Western Visayas, buo na yung structure na yun no, na may roles na rin talaga yung bawat
Yes,
isang
yes.
organization dun sa larger ano na yun.
Larger
Anyway,
ecosystem.
going back sa sa Binhi TBI, what year do you know what year nag-start si Binhi TBI mismo as Binhi and even si Green GTBI?
2015 po, sir.
Wow,
Yeah,
one of the
I think one of
oldest.
the oldest talaga. So
GTBI pa yun.
GTBI,
Si
Green
Binhi,
TBI.
like
Yung
yung
Binhi, I
renaming.
think around 2020.
Oh, okay. So all this time ba like Wivsu ang like nagsusupport din kay sa TBI?
Yes po, sinusustain na ng university right after the DOST funding.
Okay. So nagkaroon ng DOST funding for a few years and then after yung parang sustainability
Sustain.
plan of the TBI is to be integrated kay Wivsu kasi it also helps give Wivsu a name for in the innovation space and I believe parang akma din naman talaga sa university yung research ay kumbaga na-commercialize.
And I think the good thing about this cohort kasi sir, 60% of our startups are WVSU students and alumni. So ayun.
I see. On a personal note, like so you're somehow new last year, no? You've been a TBI manager of Binhi just last year, no?
Yes po, 4 months.
2024, yeah. So, kamusta naman ang experience?
So as one of the youngest,
in the I mean in the other incubators, ano?
Yes, in the TBI.
Ikaw ang youngest na
Yes, ako po yung
manager
youngest.
ngayon.
Okay. So as one of the youngest TBI manager, siguro pressure siya but I do believe na because nga of the innovation ecosystem in the Western Visayas, I know that I can ask help to some of the TBI managers, some of the enablers as well. And sabi ko nga, as what Sir Rajan did mention to you na we're parang supported talaga by everyone, especially by UMWAD. So it was, easier to navigate, especially in cultivating like what program ba or in what way how we can better support the startups. So ayun, and especially po our the WVSU din naman kasi, especially our vice president for research innovation extension and yung director din namin are those people na who are very passionate about innovation, research commercialization. So naging madali siya because I believe that we have like milestone din naman kasi from the past 4 months that I've been here, and I wouldn't able to do those things because of them, and of course our staff as well.
Hindi ka ba parang like natakot or na-overwhelmed na kasi I mean you're somehow a fresh grad, no? You graduated what year ka ba?
2023.
2023 and then you already became a TBI manager na ang responsibility mo sa TBI manager is to parang ikaw yung at the forefront of guiding the startups, of leading the program that will really help the startups. So parang hindi ka ba nabigatan sa mga responsibility?
Actually kasi sir, when I was in first year and then pandemic happened 2020, I've been attending Philippine Startup Week online. That's why. So very familiar na talaga ako what is angel investing, venture capital. So sabi ko, I want to build a startup right after college. So I build, pero I did not push it through because I believe na there's a right time for that. And I really want to venture because the Philippines has the potential talaga for some of the startups, innovation. So sabi ko, natakot ako, of course. Natakot, but I believe na there is a growth.
Okay.
There is a growth talaga in every fear when once mo overcome yun. But yun po, the only thing that made me parang that gives me courage is to really upskill myself, learn. So every day po, aside from working, I do learn some stuff online, especially the current trends of our Philippine startup from Gobi, yung mga reports ng Kubo, yun po.
Do you still plan to have your own startup?
Yes, of
Oh, so
course.
ano rin pala ang TBI, parang ano rin to, experience
Yes,
rin.
I agree with
But
that.
soon you'll become a startup. Incubated din most likely ni Binhi. Ayun. Ano lang siguro, challenges as a TBI manager. What do you think is like the most difficult thing in being a TBI manager kasi somehow ano nga yun nga, parang you're directly related with the startups that you work with eh. So, aside from the responsibility, ano sa tingin mo yung parang, siguro maybe the best thing in being a TBI manager and maybe the most challenging thing?
I think yung ano po, the best thing about being a TBI manager because it gives me the opportunity to create an impact. I'm also a global shaper of Iloilo and one of my advocacy po kasi is startup innovation and tech advocate. Aside po from being a TBI manager, I do volunteer works in technology and innovation initiatives. So for me, this is an opportunity to leave a legacy, create an impact, and especially help those startup or maybe MSME to ano talaga to generate jobs and of course contribute to the regional development. So for some sabi ko nga whenever I saw Binhi, it's more like we're just planting seeds here. But one day they're gonna grow like a tree. And I think siguro that would be a fulfillment for a TBI manager if some of the startup would receive funding, some of the startup would receive mentorship that they need, or maybe get a clients. Yun po one of the good thing about being a TBI manager, the fulfillment. However, yung ano naman siguro, let's say
Challenge.
the challenge of the TBI manager when it comes to resources. Kasi I think some of the TBIs din naman has limited. But of course, this allows ano kasi hindi ko tinuturing na iyon na parang barrier for me to do good things or create good results because I learned maybe doing initiatives outside in the community to create a cost-effective initiative. So our first booth camp po, we partner with Asian Institute Management na cohort. And with that partnership, of course, with the Philippine Chamber, Commerce and Industry, we'll be able to parang limit our resources here through the partnership and collaboration. So sabi ko, ano pala, no? Possible pala that even we have, limited resources, we can tap those people who are willing to give their services for free. And I think that's the awesome thing in terms of how we could face every challenges. Yun.
Wait, so that's for the Seed to Sprout Bootcamp, right? So who are the partners again? Sorry.
We partnered po with Asian Institute Management.
Oh wow.
Cohort 3 of School for Learning and Executive Education.
Oh.
And it wouldn't be happen if not because of the Philippine Chamber and Commerce and Industries.
Oh, so you mean like they also provide like the mentors?
Yes po.
Oh wow. Sobrang swerte naman.
So after po ng Seed to Sprout, some of our startup are really tap them, especially the Nutrilink. We have parang pharmaceutical companies that they are.
Oh, wow. Those are very nice opportunities for the incubators ni Binhi now, nung pinaka-recent. So, when nga ba itong parang cohort, itong recent cohort, itong Seed to Sprout Bootcamp, ano yung parang months niya?
So, we launched po last February 28 by inviting them. And ayun po, it ongoing po siya until June.
Okay.
I like that. Like that.
Introducing Aim High. Smarter construction management starts here.
Monitor costs and progress with real-time insights. Plan ahead and adapt with streamlined scheduling tools. Make data-driven decisions to avoid costly delays. Increase efficiency and profit with Aim High.
Ayun. And ayun, so most probably magkakaroon ng demo day maybe around June.
Yes po.
Sige, so abangan natin yan. We'll also share the pub on Startup Podcast PH once may public ba yun yung demo day or
Siguro because of intellectual property, baka po
baka private,
lang.
baka by invite.
By
Pero
invite po.
sige, ako kasi mahilig ako manood ng mga demo day. Parang kaabang-abang yung mga yun eh. But ayun, anyway, sige. So basically, the City Front Bootcamp that basically you're parang ikaw ang nag-lead nito now. Tama ba?
Yes po, with with our director.
With the director. Ano. So yun yung parang basically the program, mentorships, networks, they will learn and you'll also help them kumbaga on the business end then as a startup. And then that's until June. So in the future naman, meron ba bang mga next cohorts or maybe are you looking for more startups to join, to be incubated for maybe future cohorts? So ano nga ba ang future plans pa maybe ni Binhi?
For Binhi TBI po, this time po kasi we are focusing on our niche talaga, which is the biomedical and healthcare, as well as the green technologies as well. So hoping that even right now, good a small number pa, but we are hoping to spark conversation, equip those innovators really wanted to venture in this field. Kasi, and maybe connect some of the mentors in Manila, yung mga current connections ko na din. And we are parang hoping this year and more hackathons, maybe pitching competitions.
Binhi hackathon? As in...
Binhi led by, to be led by Binhi. And yeah, and hopefully as well, mentorship. We plan to create a mentorship network.
So kumbaga mabuo nyo rin yung structure na parang naghanap kayo ng mga ideas, talents through the hackathon and then incubate them.
Yes
and
po,
then
focus on the healthcare.
Focus on healthcare and biomedical technologies and green technologies.
Yes.
And then help the startups grow and then up to scaling stage. And then they can go na on their own.
Yes po.
Ayun. Thank you so much, Miss Ted. If our listeners want to know more about Binhi TBI, baka merong Iloilo startup. By the way, is Binhi only for Iloilo startups or maybe outside Iloilo din?
Yes po. It's open outside Iloilo.
It's open to anyone.
As long as they gonna go here din naman from time to time, especially in terms of events.
Ayun. So baka may startup founder dyan or aspiring founder who want to be incubated kay Binhi TBI. So how can they know more? Maybe you can lead them to the website or social media.
Right. If you guys want to venture, especially on the specific niche that we offer, feel free to go sa Facebook page ng Binhi TBI. It's WVSU Binhi TBI. And we're gonna be launching our rebranded website soon. So just check it out.
Ayun. Thank you so much, Miss Ted, for this conversation.
Thank you so
for
much
sharing
for
about
that.
Binhi TBI. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much to our 56 patrons. This episode is super powered by AskXPH Academy, our official e-learning partner. Get certifications on Lean Six Sigma, project management, data science, and more. Founders Launchpad, our ecosystem partner. Early stage accelerator providing venture capital funding, operational support, and mentorship. Cloud CFO, tech-forward cloud-based accounting service provider for businesses. Cloverly Tech, all-in-one digital platform for property developers. Body BTs, accessible and personalized diabetes self-management application. HKB Digital Services, tech-based business tools including payroll, ticketing, and loyalty rewards. Hyperstocks, digital banking enabler for rural and thrift banks. One CFO Services, bookkeeping and tax and payroll processing for startups and small businesses. Unawa, driving digital transformation with secure, legally enforceable electronic signatures and robust AML compliance. SchoolTech, all-in-one AI integrated school and learning management system. Better Support, a Manila-based BPO company. They are offering a referral program for anyone who can bring in new clients. Let us know if you know any Western-based business that might have a need. Britana, cloud-based enterprise-grade ERP solution that fits a small and medium business budget. Wonder Brand, data science-driven brand strategy and design company for emerging markets. Fail Coach, business training, coaching, and consulting for startups and SMEs who are scaling or finding product market fit. Drive Manila, Philippines' largest peer-to-peer car rental community. East Point Business Outsourcing Services, one-stop shop for streamlined business solutions for MSMEs SMEs such as business registration, bookkeeping, and more. Doon, Philippines' first fully insured peer-to-peer car sharing marketplace. Hire Business Solutions, provider of the most configurable cloud-based payroll system in the Philippines. DVCo Technologies Incorporated, IT solutions specializing in software development, blockchain smart contracts, digital wallets, and cybersecurity. Mata Technologies, Philippines' premier provider of virtual tours and maps for LGUs, real estate, tourism, and private businesses. Looking for buy and sell online with Sigurado sellers. NutriCoach, personalized nutrition and weight loss programs for you. This episode is powered by Waistless PH, Tech Tribe, Yay, Uplift Code Camp, Board Prep, Dohe Philippines, Edfolio, Hive Rooms, Kazam, CodeCham, Jur.ph, Big Giant Games, Agile Data Solutions, Hustle PH, Pahatid PH, Pareto Consulting, Sirius MD. Support the podcast through the links in the description.